Let's get into the things that have changed in basic training. From me doing my research, from me talking to my subscribers, because I got lots of subscribers that are in basic training right now and they're giving me feedback on the things that have changed. What I've been hearing across the board is that
we had a yellow phase. I don't know if they're doing that for every cycle now. Probably.
Hard work, hard work, hard work, hard work, hard work, work. There you go. Hard work, work. Everybody doing it right. Hard work, work, work. That's what I say.
Hey everybody, it's Army Princess here and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are watching me for the very first time, I'm Army Princess, a U.S. Army soldier, and I love sharing my experiences with you all to help you all become the best soldiers you can be. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now, especially if you know anybody in basic training or if you are about to leave for basic training, because this video right here, for anybody about to go to basic training, I'm going to talk to you all about COVID and how COVID is changing what's going on in basic training. So you definitely don't want to miss an upload. Make sure you tap that notification bell and let's get into the video. So I received mail from one of my subscribers and she's actually in basic training right now. The last time I wrote to her, so this is her second time writing to me. The last time I wrote to her, I asked her, what advice would you give the subscribers that are here that are about to go to basic training? So she sent me a letter. You see, I don't want to put all her business out there like that, but she sent me a letter from basic training and I'm going to read the letter to you all because I thought this was really nice. It says, hello, it's me again. I'm just starting red phase this upcoming week. I have been in Fort Sill since July 21st. They quarantined us for 2 weeks and they also tested us for COVID. If anyone is coming to basic training now, I would suggest not bringing anything except for gel. So I don't know if she's talking about hair gel or body gel. It says, on the second day that I got here, I was able to buy my hygiene bag and it had everything that I needed, and we got to bring our brushes. She said all of my underwear was solid black and we had to put it away. My days here are long and I'm always waiting for bedtime. Some days I just don't want to be here, but I keep pushing. The males do less push-ups than the females, which surprised me. And she said, I miss your videos and your live streams and stories, but I also think that I want to be the best soldier I can be. And my training has been extended 2 extra weeks because of quarantine. She says, I hope your family is doing well and good luck on launching your merchandise. So this, oh my goodness, this is so sweet. Like, this is why I do it. And I always tell y'all, my address is in my description box. So if you're going to basic training, write me. If you're going to basic training, make sure you get one of the basic training starter kits. It comes with envelopes, it comes with cards, it comes with a notebook, it comes with a pen, all the things that you need when you're going to basic training. But let's get into the things that have changed in basic training. From me doing my research, from me talking to my subscribers, because I got lots of subscribers that are in basic training right now and they're giving me feedback on the things that have changed. What I've been hearing across the board is that basic training, once you get there, you have 2 weeks of quarantine. So basically the first 14 days that you're, like, when you get there, you get tested and they make you wait the first 14 days for quarantine to see, you know, test results to see if anybody come up positive. In those 2 weeks, you're not doing a lot of the things that you would normally do. So you're not doing a lot of the PT, you're not going to the defect at all. You're doing mostly classroom instruction. So in that time, they're trying to just kind of keep an eye on you, keep it low, do classroom instruction.
We had a yellow phase. I don't know if they're doing that for every cycle now. Probably.
I believe they are.
They're
quarantined for 14 days.
Yeah. So yellow phase, it's not adding more time. It's a part of the 10 weeks. You technically quarantine. While you're quarantined, you're with your same gender. So females, all female platoon for 2 weeks and all male platoon for 2 weeks. So it was 1 female platoon and then 3 male platoons. So we was all together for 1 week, for 2 weeks, and then after that we all mixed together. But during those 2 weeks, you just do class work and PT.
You continue learning.
Yeah, you don't really do like any training activities until week 3 when red phase starts. You have to wear masks. It's annoying, but you have to wear the mask, gator necks, social distancing. What else do we do? I mean, you're gonna clean a lot. I think that's just what the Army does. But
Yeah, that's not COVID-19. That's just Army. Don't worry about that.
One of the things that I found out that was crazy to me as far as a change in basic training is not calling cadences, y'all. Like, that to me is crazy. I understand why. I'm not knocking him, but it's just like, you think of basic training marching and calling cadences. Like, that's the main thing that people think of when they get to basic training, but they're not doing that. So you're marching, you have to be a certain amount of paces apart from the next person, and you calling out cadence, and y'all all kind of group together, and it could just be a quarantine mess. So a few weeks ago, with actual soldiers that were my subscribers that just graduated basic training, one of the things that they mentioned is that you don't go to the DFAC like your first month of basic training. So one of the best things of basic training is meal and breakfast time. Like, child time is like the best time, and personal time at nighttime. But to go through basic training and not go to the DFAC, like, it's basically like you getting like food brought to you. So they call them hot A's. You get hot food in these containers, basically like carry out. So just think of like carry out, but not like restaurant carry out, but you get carry out brought to you, and you pretty much set up outside and eat it outside. I would be kind of like sad. Like, this changes a lot for basic training. That's one thing to just know to prepare yourself for. One of the things that I hear is that they are not doing the shark attack. Now, I don't know if this is across the board for all of basic training or if this just pertains to particular sites, but they are not doing the shark attack. And if they are doing the shark attack, then they do the shark attack later on after they know that you're negative. So shark attack is something that usually happens right in the beginning of basic training. It really just kind of whips you into, like, snap into it, you in basic training type mentality. Once you leave reception and you're actually getting to your basic training site, you go by bus. One of the big changes that they're doing now is they're doing half capacity. So instead of loading that bus up with everybody and all their belongings and all their rucksacks, they're only putting half of the amount of people that they would normally put on the bus. So I don't know if this means that your overall basic training company is a little bit smaller, or they're just kind of slowly phasing people into your cycle or into your company. But just know that it's not going to be fully packed like it normally is, which kind of gives you that whole shark attack experience as well. So you will have a little bit different experience going to basic training, especially if they're operating pretty much everything at half capacity. One of the biggest things that I want to talk about that a lot of people message me on when I'm on my live streams, they ask me about, is Family Day. And pretty much Family Day is canceled at this point. So Family Day is usually what happens on graduation day. The day you graduate, you are allowed to invite your family to come see you walk across the stage. It's such a joyous, happy moment. You haven't seen your family or your kids or your loved ones in over 10 weeks. And so it's very nice to have that family support come watch you on graduation day and just show their appreciation and their love for the military. But due to Rona, they are no longer doing Family Day, at least for right now. And I can understand why, because you got people coming from literally all over the world to see their soldiers graduate basic training, and that could bring in so many problems, so many issues. So for now, Family Day is live stream. So your family can watch you graduate live stream, but they just won't actually be able to physically be there. I have a playlist listed here, as well as an actual live with soldiers that I interviewed from basic training, and definitely you want to check that out right after this one. On that note, I will see you all in the next one. Bye.
Hard work, hard work, hard work, hard work, hard work.